The headlines. The Prime Minister sent a telegram requesting 24 localities to be proactive and ready for plans to respond to Typhoon No. 3, which has increased by 3 levels, forecast to reach level 14 and gust level 17. Total retail sales of consumer goods and services of Cần Thơ City in the first 8 months increased by more than 11% over the same period. The meeting performance to celebrate the 15th Vietnam Music Day in 2024. Hello, it's good to see you back here in this edition of Kênh News and Top News today. After a day of entering the South China Sea, Typhoon No. 3 immediately increased by 3 levels, with a forecast to reach level 14 and gust level 17. The Prime Minister sent a telegram requesting 24 localities to be proactive and ready for plans to respond. At 7 a.m. on September 4th, Typhoon No. 3 reached level 11, gusted to level 13, moving in a west-northwest direction. However, the speed of movement slowed down to about 10 kilometers an hour. The center of the storm at 7 a.m. is about 19 degrees north latitude, 117.8 degrees east longitude, on the eastern waters of the North Sea, about 770 kilometers east of Hainan Island of China. Danger zones in the next 24 hours are determined north of latitude 17.0, northeast of meridian 113.5 east. The National Center for Hydrometeorological Forecasting said that with current atmospheric conditions such as wind, atmospheric pressure, and seawater temperature in the South China Sea at 13 to 31 Celsius degrees, this storm may still strengthen. It is forecast that in the next 24 to 72 hours, Typhoon No. 3 will enter the waters off the east of Hainan Island of China and may reach intensity level number 14 and gusty winds of level 17. In order to proactively respond to Typhoon No. 3 from September 3rd, when the storm entered the East Sea, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính issued a telegram requesting ministries, branches, and 24 localities to be proactive and ready to respond to the storm to protect people's lives and minimize property damage. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính had just signed official telegram number 85 dated September 2nd, 2024 on the administration of state budget estimates to ministers, heads of ministerial level agencies and governmental agencies, chairmen of people's committees of branches and centrally run cities. The official telegram clearly stated that in the remaining months of the year, it is forecast that the world situation will continue to be complicated, unpredictable, and have an unfavorable impact on our country's economy. The Prime Minister requests ministers, heads of ministerial level agencies and governmental agencies, chairmen of people's committees of branches and centrally run cities to focus on directing, guiding, and inspecting agencies, units, and their subordinates, to continue to make efforts and drastically implement the solutions and tasks for socio-economic development and the state budget that have been set out, strive to increase revenue, increase expenditure savings, and proactively balance the state budget in the remaining months of 2024, in which synchronous solutions to manage revenue, combat state budget revenue loss, strive to save about 10% of the additional recurrent expenditure of the 2025 estimate compared to 2024 estimate. Ensure reserve sources for expenditures on prevention and control of natural disasters, epidemics, salary payments, and social security policies. Urge and promptly guide the handling of our rising issues in order to accelerate the disbursement of public investment capital. Generally, in the first 8 months of this year, the total retail sales of consumer goods and services of Cần Thơ City were estimated at over 86,866 billion Vietnam dong, an increase of more than 11% over the same period.
In August 2024 alone, total retail sales of consumer goods and services are estimated at over 11,200 billion Vietnamese đồng, up more than 1% over the previous month and up nearly 14% over the same period last year. Currently, the demand for cakes and candies, especially mooncakes, is increasing. At the same time, in August 2024, the city organized a number of conferences, seminars, and fairs to promote tree, brands, and trademarks, stimulate consumer demand, and expand the market. As a result, retail sales of goods increased quite high, more than 14% over the same period last year.
The Employment Service Center of Cần Thơ City has provided employment counseling, employment policies, and vocational training for 15,616 people, introduced domestic and foreign jobs for 1,614 people, and provided domestic and foreign work for 232 people. Through forms such as interactory via email, telephone switchboard, Cần Thơ Human Resources Management Group, Zalo and Facebook social networks of the center, Cần Thơ Job Portal, QR code of the center, directory through employer meeting days at the center, job counseling location at the 11th Founding Cần Thơ Ecotourism Festival in 2024, and a job fair of FPT Polytechnic College, Cần Thơ campus in 2024. With the orientation and active support of functional centers in Cần Thơ City, a diverse varieties of fruit trees have been developed, forming more and more areas specializing in growing delicious fruit trees and specialities that successfully purchased and exported by enterprises to fastidious packets, helping to bring high value.
Over the years, the area of fruit trees in Cần Thơ City has continuously increased and now reaches over 25,600 hectares, with an annual fruit output of 223,250 tons, according to the Sub-Department of Crop Cultivation and Plant Protection, under the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, MARD of Cần Thơ City. The city has 9 types of fruit trees, with a planting area of 1,200 to 4,500 hectares, and has formed many concentrated and high-quality and safe fruit growing areas, meeting VITGAP and good agricultural practice standards. Of the total of more than 25,600 hectares of fruit trees of all kinds, durian trees currently have the largest planting area, with more than 4,520 hectares. Next are mango, longan, jackfruit, plum, banana. In the future, the agriculture sector of Cần Thơ City will continue to promote development, form concentrated and specialized fruit tree production areas, create conditions to establish planting area codes associated with the application of technical processes to ensure quality and safety for products.
Durian are hot fruit in Asia. China spends up $6.7 billion a year on imports. However, a durian, the ethyl portion, only accounts for 30 to 35% of the weight of the fruit, while 65 to 70% is the peel and seeds that are being thrown away.
Research shows that durian husks can be converted into biochar and have potential applications in improving soil environments with low pH content or discolored soils, with biochar, in addition to acting as a soil amendment fertilizer. If crushed and mixed with additives, pressed into pellets and dried, it conforms molded charcoal, rich in energy and does not pollute the environment. This biochar is priced from 14,000 to 15,000 Vietnamese đồng per kilogram.
On September 3rd afternoon, at the hall of the Military Zone 9, Cần Thơ City Music Association held a meeting and performance to celebrate the 15th Vietnamese Music Day in 2024. Attending the meeting were representative leaders of Military Zone 9 and the Publicity Education Board of Cần Thơ City Party Committee.
Here, the organizing committee reviewed the tradition of Vietnamese music, as well as the history of the formation of Vietnam Music Day, September 3rd, while performing many routines. On this occasion, musician Thế Long, chairman of Cần Thơ City Music Association, reviewed activities of the association from the beginning of the year to now and presented admission certificates to new members. Since 2010, the Music Association and Vietnam Musicians Association of Cần Thơ City have been interested in organizing annual meetings to celebrate this traditional day to contribute to honoring the spiritual values of the nation while building the music that is increasingly rich in identity.
Now, as usual, before moving to the close, let's take a quick look at the updated weather forecast. The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Kênh News. If you want to watch again in its bulletin, please visit our website, kênh.tv.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.